Welcome back, lottery fans. Today I'm going to show you a pick 3 rundown that I've been tracing in a few states, and I'm going to show you this rundown and how it's working with the New York numbers lottery. But as always, go ahead and try this rundown in your state as well, because as I've seen in the past, when it's working in several states, could well be working in your state. And if you're not in the States, if you're in a different country, you can also use this rundown in your country as well. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to show you what the rundown is, and then I'm going to show you using the New York midday numbers lottery where this has been hidden, so you can actually see the numbers hitting on the rundown as well and see it's working. So as I mentioned, this is going to be for the New York numbers, which is actually their what they call their pick 3 lottery, and it's for the midday. So this is going to be for the midday. And I've been tracking this since the 1st of August, so 8/1. That's the base date I've been using. So we only need for the one result. And on the 1st of August in the New York numbers, midday, the result was a 603, like so. Now this rundown is the +2, +4 rundown. And if you've seen some of the other rundowns, you probably know how this rundown is going to go. But I'm going to walk you through it and show you really quickly how to do the rundown. So we start by taking the 603 number and we put it in the left-hand column of our base grid. And if you don't have this pick 3 rundown worksheet already, you can go ahead and download it completely for free from lotterypredictor.com. It's in the resources section. There is a link down below in the description, and there's a whole bunch of other rundown worksheets that you can download for free, print out, do the rundowns yourself, do the backtracks yourself, so you don't have to worry about trying to sketch out boards and find stuff and stuff like that. It's all very easy for you, and it includes the mirrors and flip number charts down at the bottom, so it's easy and convenient for you to look up those as well. So we'll take that 603, we'll put it in the left-hand column here, like so. And then we're going to go ahead and do exactly what the rundown says. We're going to take in this first middle column here, we're going to +2 to every number here. So we'll take the 6, we'll add 2 to it, that gives us an 8. In the second row, we'll take a 0, add 2 to it, that gives us a 2. And then in the last row, we'll take that 3, add 2 to it, that gives us a 5. Then we've got on the final row, we've got this +4, so we'll take the 6, we'll add 4 to it, that gives us 10, but in the pick 3 lottery, we only need one digit. So we'll take the right-hand most digit of 10, which is a 0, and we'll put that in there. Then we'll take the 0, add 4 to it, that gives us a 4. And we'll take the 3, add 4 to it, that gives us a 7. So that rounds out our base grid there. Now to get the numbers for our translated grid on the right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take every individual number in the base grid. We'll look up the flip number for it. We're using the flip numbers for this rundown. And as with other rundowns I do, if you try this with the flip numbers in your state and you don't see the flip numbers giving as many results, maybe try using the mirror numbers instead. These are interchangeable. You can either use the mirror numbers or the flip numbers for the translated grid. So try which one might be working for your state and then see which one's hitting the most. But we're going to use the flip numbers. It's definitely been working with flip numbers in New York. So we'll take that 6, we'll look up the flip number. It's a 9, so we'll put a 9 in here. We'll take the 8, we'll look up the flip number. It's a 1, so we'll put the 1 there. And the 0, the flip number 0 is 3, so we'll put a 3 there. Just going to keep going down. 0 is 3, 2 would be 5, 4 would be 7. And finally on the last line, 3 would be 6, 5 would be 8. And 7 would be 0, like so. So now that we have our base grid and our translated grid filled out, I'll go ahead and I'll show you from the last week where we've seen the hits coming out. And I believe it's in the last 8 days. There's been last 8 days there have been 5 hits in the New York lottery from this grid. So definitely a very hot rundown. If we're seeing 5 results out of 8 days, that's a good indication that this is a good rundown. Probably continue to play this for at least a couple of weeks and see what else comes out of this. So our first result was on the 2nd of August, and the result there was a 234 in New York midday numbers. And if we go ahead and we'll look on our base grid, we got a 324 like so. So that's a box number of 234. 324 showed up on our base grid here, which is great. Then went ahead and on the 4th of August, the result was a 543 in the New York numbers midday. And if we go ahead and once again on our base grid, we actually see that here, 3, 5, 4. So that right there, so almost a flip of this pattern that we had from the previous result. Then on the very next day, on 8-5, we had a 2-5-3 was the results. So these 5s, 2s, and 3s are definitely popular numbers in the New York numbers lottery, so definitely ones to look out for. And once again, we're looking on our base grid, and we have that pattern right here, 2-5-3. So these set of 4 numbers definitely getting a good workout. So these are very hot numbers out of this base grid here, so ones to pay attention to. All right, then moving on to the 6th. So the 6th of August, we had a 6-5-9 was the result. And if we go ahead and look on our translated grid this time, we have 6-5-9 using one of our patterns right here. So that's the pattern that we like to use. The corner one into the center, back out to the corner. That's a good pattern to start using there. So that definitely hit off of that pattern. And then finally, our 5th result in the last 8 days was on 8-9. So that was just yesterday, and we had an 8-1-5. And once again, on our translated grid, we had a very strong pattern. It was a vertical straight down in the center there, 1-5-8. It's a box number right there, so that was a very good strong one. So there we go. That is the rundown. It's certainly working in New York. It's in a couple other states I've been tracking as well. So definitely go ahead and give it a try in your state. And I want to say a quick thank you for everyone that's giving me thumbs up, been leaving comments, been sharing these videos. It's that kind of thing that helps this channel grow, so definitely continue to do that. Please definitely give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because we're putting out lots and lots of videos, and I'd hate for you to miss any of that. If you subscribe and hit the bell, then you'll definitely get the notification when these new videos come out. Alright, that's it. I'll be back with more videos shortly. Good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.